Actually, that I, that was it. It was, yeah. I'm not going to tell you that was one of the greatest endings to an arc, probably to an era that I've ever seen in my lifetime. I was crying. I still am. I'm kind of just getting over it slightly. It just, the shock. If he is dead, if Shige is already dead, if you haven't watched the episode, sorry if I spoiled it, but if he actually is dead, that was probably one of the greatest deaths I've ever seen in my lifetime. Not for the sheer reason he died, just the sheer reason how they did it. It was the most tasteful death I've ever seen in my lifetime. It just wasn't done for anything else than shock or anything like that. It was done, it was just so beautifully done. It was just set to the backdrop of just Soyo and him. I cried like a baby when he said, you can see him as a brother now, but your tea's still lacking. That's when I broke down, because it just brought the whole story full circle. I was just like, oh no, I just don't want my Kokoro Brokero anymore. But after that, I guess. But yeah, we've ended it. The Shogun Assassination Arc's ended. We've ended probably the greatest arc in anime history. But oh god, it's been a freaking good ride. Still trying to get over it, but yeah, it was a good ride. Everyone basically came full circle. Shige left just to start a new country, start a new world without the shoguns. And I was like, oh man, if it ever happens, holy crap, that'd be amazing. But no, that freaking guy. I thought Obra was a massive asshole, but no, screw that guy. That guy that came in and stabbed him. I was like, oh no. I just saw him. He looked at it. And he's like, he started bleeding. I was like, oh god, you haven't done it now, have you? You haven't done it. No. Yeah. I was just like. And that's the point. I've got to go and sit down now and probably cry myself to sleep because I can't see Shige ever dying. Because he was one of my favourite characters and they're going to kill him off. Oh man. Oh freaking damn man. But god damn it. The last bit was just... I think when everything just came full circle and basically everyone was alright and then Sarutobi was back to her normal hijinks and Zenzo was back to his normal hijinks. Everything just worked. It was worked so freaking well. There was not a single dumb moment. Not a single... There was nothing wrong with this episode. I can't see a problem. Like, I haven't seen a problem in the whole arc so far. But, my god. You can't... It's like freaking ending a trilogy of films and ending it the best way possible. They freaking did it. You can't... There's never going to be an ending better than this ending. Like, I don't even freaking know the next arc's never going to match up to it. Probably it is. I have no idea. But right now, I'm practically a broken person because, again... I'm used to deaths in anime, like, it's always affected me. But the problem is, when it was done like that, it kind of got to me. On a personal, like, kind of got to me, like, deeper than any other death has ever got to me. Like, the only other death that's ever happened with me is when Mace Hughes dies in Fullmetal Alchemist. That freaking got to me. But this one just got to me under my skin. I think it's just because the story came full circle. And then when Gintoke just fell to the floor and said, you remember that bit about the jump and he wanted to find out more, but here you go. I was just like, oh no. No. And Nobu's taken over as the Shogun, even though that Shige basically said, I want to start a new world without Shoguns, because he's saying, maybe I can actually live with a world where just samurais actually would take the world. We don't need them. They are noble enough. I was just like, Christ. That's deep. That's good. And then we had the bit when Gintoke says, the darkest night, the darkest part of the night is just before dawn. I thought, holy Christ, that really did work. Like, I can never fault the writing in this anime because there's never been one moment when the writing's been like hammy or bad. Like sometimes in shonen animes you get this time when writing's done pretty poorly. Like in a sense, if it's dragged out too much, it can be done really poorly. Here, not a single moment was bad. It just everything worked. I just don't know. I just think I like the bit when he got stabbed and then Soyo broke the actual teacup as well. I thought that was pretty damn good. I thought, yeah, it broke my heart even more. But it worked, and when she just said, and then when she came down and just started stroking, it was like, no, tears, stop. I was like, I can't accept you right now. My eyes are practically like dead already from like the amount of tears I've gone through this whole arc so far. I don't need you. And now the only wild ones basically back to the way they were. I was just like, it was just so beautiful. There was not a single bad moment. Everything was done tastefully. Everything was done freaking phenomenally. There was never a moment I can say, oh god damn it, I couldn't have done this better. No. BMP should be commended. I think this whole anime should be commended just for the sole reason they can actually put an arc, last maybe 8 to 9 episodes, and say, well, here you go, and make the greatest arc in anime history, because freaking hell it is. Because it just doesn't need, it can just say, yo, screw the Bankai arc, screw any arc in Bleach, screw any arc in Naruto, screw any arc in One Piece, because freaking hell, Shogun Assassination arcs maybe tear up more than any other arc I've ever watched in my lifetime. I think the other time I've teared up so much was when the Moon Rider just says, it just carries on. That was the other time I cried a lot. Than that, no. But man, it's been a freaking ride. I'm glad I've been here since episode 13 and now episode 42, if I'm correctly. It was episode 42 or 43. But I'm glad I've been here. I'm glad I'll be able to review it, because it has been a great time I've had reviewing this anime. Oh yes, I'm not saying it's ended, but I'm just saying it's been a great time reviewing this anime. All people that's been here since day one, or just since the Shogun Assassination arc, thank you. I want to say thank you. It's been a wild ride. You give me knowledge into Gintama that I would never have known before, and I can't honestly say this has been one of my favorite animes to review. I love it. I can't say I've never unliked this anime, but with all that said, we have come to the end of the Shogun Assassination arc. Next week begins a new arc. So with all that said, I will see you then. With all that said, I'm happy to drive. If you leave a like, do leave a like, tell me about a bit. If you want to leave a sub, do leave a sub, tell me about a bit. With all that said, I have been a driver, and I will see you guys later. Bye for now.